Good morning, my darlings. Happy Sunday. It's cold here on the Jersey Shore. Good morning. My name is Janice, and I'm going to be reviewing Ready to Love Season 2, Episode 5. I think they have the episode going up to 67 top please. Season 2, Episode 5. Yes, honey, I am so excited about this show. I absolutely love this show. Please remember to subscribe if you have not. Please remember to share this out. Tell me who your favorite couple is. My favorite couple is Ashima and Darren because Ashima, she's just a really, really sweet girl. And she's just like one of those really, really good friends you have that you don't understand why she cannot meet a great guy. That's Ashima. So let me just give you a recap what happened last week. So last week, they had the pool party. The week before, they let Chica go and Terrell. Remember, he took the gift back from Ashima. Last week, two ladies went home, and it was Aisha and Nina. I was glad to see Nina go. At first I was rooting for Nina, but she's so typical. She's just like hard to deal with. So I dropped her out of my heart. And I was glad to see her go. So this week, oh, and also remember that Jimmy and Kimber got into it. That Jimmy, honey. Jimmy don't need a wife. He don't need a woman. Jimmy needs to go home to his mother. Hello, good morning, the Ellis crew. Good morning, everyone. Jimmy needs to go home to his mom. He doesn't need a wife, or even with all the men around talking to Tom, he's like, man, I've been through a lot. We've all been through a lot. Can you imagine a grown man crying about what you've been through? Okay, we've all been through something. And then he kind of put Kimber out, exposing. I expose her. I expose her. Pay attention, ladies, to men who want to expose you because men are supposed to cover us. That's what the Bible says. Husbands are to cover their wives like Christ covered the church. So if a man is trying to expose you and embarrass you in front of everybody, be mindful because it will only get worse. And Mario got into it. Tandy and Mario got into it because Tandy, she's very loud and fun and excited, and she likes to play around and joke around, and that kind of rubbed Mario the wrong way with all her sexual Indian deals, as he says. And she feels as if Mary's trying to control her. Mary's saying, "I just want you to be mindful." And what I said was, I don't think Mary is trying to control her. Men have a picture in their mind of what they want their woman to be. And so what we do is the men try to fit us into what they want us to do, and then they don't like who we are. And then we like them so much that we try to fit into who they want us to be, but they can't love us for who we are or appreciate us for who we are. And I think Tandy needs somebody, not Mario, even though I sort of kind of hope that they work out, that could love her and appreciate her for all of her and all her craziness and all her loud talking and all of those things. I do think Mario needs somebody like Alexus, not Alexis, but like Alexis. And so last week, him and Reva, who's the military girl, had a little spark. So let's see what happened with them this week. I do want to see where that goes with Mario and Reva. I think Reva might be a better fit for Mario, even though I was hoping to see Reva with Carrie. Carrie's the old guy, 51 years old, but he just act old, talk old, walk old, dress old, smell old, probably. So I'm interested to see Darren and Ashima are still going strong. The only other competition that Ashima had was Nina. Darren was a little bit interested in Nina. He wanted to see where that go. It went nowhere. Thank God she is gone. Poof, be gone. Bye, Nina. So I'm rooting for Darren and Ashima. I don't think they have interest in anyone else. Everybody has put Ashima in the girlfriend zone, in the friend zone, because that's the type of person she is, and that's what she exhibits. And like I said, Ashima and Christine is the first girl. The lawyer was the first girl to go home. They have the same problem. They don't know how to leave the lawyer at the courthouse and leave the comedian on stage because when we're dating these guys and to get married, They don't want a lawyer. They don't want a comedian. They want us, whoever we are. So, anyways, I am glad that Darren from the first night likes Ashima. And I really, really want to see them really, really work out, get married, and have babies. All right. So remember to thumbs this live up. Thank you again. Remember to subscribe and share this out. Let's start this week live watch. And y'all know I can't stay up late, but I can get up early. I can't. The only time I can stay up late for the live watch is if I get to go to bed early. And yesterday I had to take my daughter to the emergency room, and that kind of just threw my whole day off. So I'm up early doing the live watch with you. Okay, here we go, guys. So Tommy is meeting with the ladies again at the bar. Look at Kimber. Kimber had on a beautiful orange stretchy dress. She has her hair down this week. I love her. I love her. Let me just stop this. I was really rooting for Kimber and Jimmy, but Jimmy's a little boy. He's not ready for no wife or woman. So I don't see who else Kimber can be hooked up with. Was Kimber liking Mario? No, Kimber was liking Jimmy. So I don't know who, if she's done with Jimmy, and I hope she is. I don't know who else Kimber can hook, but I want to see her get hooked up with somebody, a nice guy. All the ladies look beautiful. Tommy just so handsome. Sexy six. So six ladies left. Tanya's beautiful. She's beautiful. She has her hair up in a bun to the side. I'm gonna try to put my little bun up there in the side. Riva is now showing interest in Mario. And she's trusting that Mario's gonna figure it out. I tell you, that is Shima, honey. She's beautiful. I don't know who do her hair and her makeup, but in these events, she's just beautiful. She's going, her boobs is all the way up here. Alexus has her hair pulled back. Alexus is beautiful. All the guys want her. Kimber has her hair down. I love her hair down. Kimber makeup. Somebody do her makeup very well too. Tom is saying if these connections are going to become long-term relationships, it's time to start asking some questions. I totally agree. It's time to start bringing it down. I know Ashiba's smiling because her competition Nina is gone. I'm happy for Ashima. She's so pretty. I love her. Kimber's beautiful too. All the men want Alexis. I think all the men except Darren. 66. That's cute. So they're going to each other's house for meetups and dates. That's a cute little house. Oh my lord, you could see what's her name, fake booty too. Divine. Divine 44 sales manager. London is Bay. She called London Bay. He comes in and he's saying they have chemistry, they can joke, figure out where the chemistry is going. Yeah, absolutely. So Divine said, what should we toast to? He was like, my birthday. She was like, oh, it's your birthday. I forgot it was your birthday. Oh, right there. So now she's feeding him chocolate covered strawberries. She's a freak. He's holding his head down like he said, obviously we be feeling each other. Why is Divine she does this? So she's asking London. So this man come to your house for a date, and you're going to spend your daytime asking him about who else he's been on a date with. Why are you asking him who else he's been on a date with? And he said, I've only had one with Alexis. And he's like, drinking his lemonade. She's like, did you have a good time? Do not spend the time you have with him trying to talk about the other woman. Why are you trying to remind him about her? Talk about you and him so he can forget about her. No, she's bringing up Alexis, talking about Alexis. Oh, Lord. Mm-mm. She does this. She did that last week. I'm tired of her. I'm ready for her to go home. Come on, Divine. Go home. She asked Alex, she asked Lana, do you like her? He's like, I'm trying to drink some lemonade. She's like, did you have a good date with Alexis? She's trying to find out how strong his connection with. It doesn't matter because he's here with me. She's saying if they say pick one person you're going to ride off in the sunset with, who would that be? He's like, he said, well, you already know you're my ride or die. See, be careful of men who need ride or die chick girls. Where we're riding to, why I got to die. Jesus already died for all of us. So where am I die? Why I have to die? Right. London is saying that's a red flag, ladies. Listen to what the man is saying. It's a red flag. I don't know you, but you want me to commit. It's still early. I don't know enough about you to commit. Hello, ladies. So she goes in the other room and brings out some balloon and says, I would never forget your birthday. In the sea, this is what we do in this short time, how much you mean to me. How much he mean to you, Divine? You're rubbing in it kind of strong. That's what a lot of ladies do. Y'all rubbing in it kind of strong, hoping that he'll go and choose you and pick you. No, she's put the strawberry covered chocolate in her mouth and put it in his mouth. Too strong, girl. Thirsty. You know they did it. Well, I don't know, but I'm just saying. Okay, Alexis in the purple dress. I like it. Oh, child. Alexis meet with Jimmy. No. Oh, look at him. I can't stand him. I'm ready for Jimmy to go home. Oh, what's that? What's that? What? In his pink pants. Are those pink pants and tight shirt, muscle shirt? He's like, I definitely could see you myself with you from the beginning, but he didn't pursue her. So Alexis asks, do you want to get married again? See yourself get married again? He don't need no wife. He don't need no girlfriend. He needs to send Jimmy packing to his mama. Okay. He has one son. He asks Alexis how many kids you want. Jimmy, I bet you Jimmy don't even wipe his own behind. He don't. I'm sure he don't. My little boy is 4. Okay. And 4, you cleaning, you in preschool 4, you're cleaning yourself, and he come home with skid marks, child. Sometimes the whole poop in the butt. And first thing he do when he come home, he already know. Wash your hand, take your shoes off, put it in your little shoe thingy, wash your hands, and I go in and check with some wipes just to clean him up. Or when he's here, he called me, Mommy, I'm done. Can you come and help me? That's Jimmy. He's a little boy. He needs to say, please send Jimmy packing with his mama. Okay? Don't even send him back to his own house. Send him home to his mama. That's what Jimmy needs. His mother. Okay? Talk about he want a little girl. Okay, Alexis, Jimmy's just drinking. He's drinking. He has a little boy. He wants a little girl, and she said, "How many?" He said, "How many kids you want to have?" And she said, "3." He's like, "What you want a big family for?" Alexis is like, "Cause I'm an only child." Yes, Alexis. Yes, Alexis. I love her. I told you, she reminds me of me. Jimmy keeps drinking and drinking. He's like a big family. What if we have to go to Paris or London, romantic trip or something? She was like, "Well, we could bring the kids along as well and get a nanny." And Jimmy's like, "He's cheap. He's cheap." Because if you're the number one listing agent in Atlanta, you should have a few coins, Jimmy. Okay, a few coins. Okay, I have one baby. Well, I have two. She's 125, and I have a 4-year old, and I want me a nanny. Okay, not that I'm gonna get a nanny because I don't trust people around my kids, but let me rewind this. Alexis is laying it on. You go, girl. That's how I am. Like this is my life. This is what I want to have. Oh, I love her. Yes. She was like, I don't got time to waste. Go ahead, Alexa. He said, in terms of traveling and all this, who's gonna watch these 3 kids? He said, when we go to Philly or pass with the romantic stuff, bring the kids, get a nanny. Yeah. He's like, as long as we can afford it. She was like, oh, we have to get your saving plans together. He's like, oh wow. Jimmy, you broke? Jimmy broke. Jimmy's cheap and he's broke. Come on, you could save. I'm with Alexis. Save. We all next year. We already know where we go. We don't really do a vacation because I go see my godmom in Louisiana and a plane ticket for 1, 2, 3, 4 people. We get a suite because I have a 25-year-old, so it's a 2-bedroom suite we get, and we rent a truck and. Okay. That's all I'm going to say. Okay. So I'm with Alexis. Save. Okay. Save. I love her. Go ahead, girl. She's like, let me rewind what she said about don't want to waste time with a man that has stuff together. Her stuff together. Yeah, Jimmy 40. 40. How old is Jimmy? Oops, excuse me, guys. She said, you could take your kids. He said, yeah, to Disneyland, but to Paris, 39. You're 40, bro. 40? She's like, is that stressing you out? He's like, as long as we can afford it. Jimmy, child, how much money Jimmy need? Yeah, man don't have to by 40. You should have the man should have his stuff together. Okay, he asked her, do you feel like I like it? She said yes. He's like, I don't want to give you vibes that he's not receiving. Send Jimmy home, please. He's like, I've been perceived as thirsty, like staying on the phone 2 hours. Well, in this process, I'm gonna excuse that. Ladies, I am not for staying on the phone no 2 hours, especially with a man you just meet. You should watch my other videos about not staying on the phone. You just meet him 10, 15 minutes the most. You just need to give him enough information so he can ask you out on a date. Or you have your questions and you have your wisdom in your head and you know what to say and how to say just to get a little information on him. 2 hours on the phone, girl, no. What has he done to deserve all of your time? 10, 15, maybe 20 minutes. Bye. Gotta go wash my hair, child. I gotta do my nails. Bye. But in this process, because it's a very quick process and they're trying to get to learn each other and get to know each other, I'm gonna excuse it. Okay. Let's rewind and see what they said about this 2 hour phone call. So they was on the phone for 2 hours. Oh wait. So he's not called. He texted her. Let me rewind to the 2 hour phone call, child. And let me hear. Ooh, this is good. Ooh, child, this is so good. It's good to my soul. Hi, Mayela. Good morning. He's been perceived as surgery. She said that's not thirsty to her staying on the phone for 2 hours. Okay, so he said, cool, I got to call you more. He's like, more than a text. I would appreciate a phone call. Jimmy saying, I feel like it's her way of the highway. No, you're a little boy. Lord, he done drinking coffee, wine, water. He's like, I didn't know phone calls meant that much to you. And he's like, in his voiceover, I'm so tired of the Alexus show. He sent Jimmy home. Let me fast forward. Whew, talk about he's tired of the Alexis show. Child, please. We tired of you, Jimmy. Time to go home. Time to stay home. I hope the ladies send him home this week. Him or Brent. I don't know which one I dislike more. Okay, wait. Oh, let me rewind a little bit. So Mario is out with Riva. Mario's growing on me, child, especially when he keep wearing them suits and those nice tailored shirts. Those very nice tailored shirts. I'm looking at him. Hey, Mario. Hey. I gotta get on Twitter. Be like, hey. Okay, wait. Okay, Reva in the yellow sunflower dress. Yes, come through. That Mario, he's not bad looking. I just hate the earrings. Ooh, he walk her. She walk and say, "Your sunshine is here." Yes. She rubs his back. She's beautiful. Beautiful as always. Yes. Mario said he really likes her. He's serious about trying to get to know her. One on one's very important. You know what I don't like about Mario? You know what I don't like about him? When he eats, he leans over the food like this. I don't like that. See, I don't like that. I might let him go for that because child, don't lean over your food like that. No. All right, here we go. So she asked him, "What do you think about if your family would think about me?" She said, "My family would love you because he's surrounded by women." Oh, Barry likes Reba. Yes, and his family knows that he likes her. Okay. Yes, Reva. Come on, Reva. I like see Divine. You could learn something from Reva. Okay, learn something from Reva Divine. Okay. He said, "What are those attributes about me that you like so much that attracts you to me? Come on through, Sister Reva. Yes, honey." Her mama told her right. He said, "Well, Reva, just let it out and show her who she is." And he's like, "With you, I feel like you're holding back." Okay. He's like, "You got one foot in and one foot out. I'm trying to get one foot, both foot in." He's like, "I mean, the tension is between me and you is just thick. We could cut it with the knife." Okay, so he asked her how long you been single. She was like 3 years. She was seeing somebody, and he asked her to marry her, and she said yes. And then she reneged because he was too insecure. But is this the young guy, the 34-year-old child? She has beautiful teeth. Them down south people, y'all have some nice, beautiful teeth. Yeah, she's been cautious. I agree with you, Reva. Be cautious. He's like, "I'm interested. I got to dig deeper." Yeah, you got to dig deeper. She's not just going to open it up and give it to you. Okay, dig deeper. Some of these men, they just used to easy woman. And you meet a woman that gives you a little challenge. You want to, you're not interested. No, just put in the time and get to know her and ask her out. Go out on a date with her. Okay, who is this? Oh, Carrie's meeting with Kimber. Kimber, he too old. He too old. Kimber need to go see Dr. Bootylicious. Kimber, take some of that out, boo boo. Too much. She's pretty. That Kimber is beautiful. Vince, hey Vince and Brittany, how y'all doing? I owe you all a watch. Where's my other phone? Let me write this down. So Carrie's asking him about her, about him, and Kimber is beautiful. She reminds me of what's that girl on uh Real Housewife of Atlanta? Lord, what is her name? Portia. Yes. Ooh, Jimmy. that, that Carrie. You know, I love a man that knows how to use his words now. Carrie, Carrie. She's like, he's like, with a woman, you have to be men are aggressive, women sensitive. You gotta be a little bit more. Men have to be sensitive with women. I love that, Carrie. She's like, "Well, what about me and you?" He's like, "Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not trying to come off the bench. When there's a star in ball, oh, I love that when there's a star player." Kimber's looking at him like, "What?" But I understand what Jimmy is saying. He's saying like, between you and Jimmy, there was no getting in. This is what I tell you, ladies. Stop tying yourself down to one man. See, Kimber did that. She tied herself to I like Jimmy, and Jimmy's what it is. And no, it didn't work out. No, you're trying to hook up with somebody else when everybody already knew you had the hots for Jimmy. The only person I'm going to excuse for this is, Ashima because all the guys see her as the girlfriend, as a friend. So I'm just glad that somebody like Ashima, but everybody else, y'all tied yourself down too quick, ladies. Okay, let's go back to Jimmy and uh, Karen. So he said every time they talk, they have a good time. They do have good conversation. Communication is good. He said, Jimmy, she said Carrie's conversation was on the safe side. She's like, see there, told you. She's 34, he's 51. And she's like, his conversation is a little bit too mature for me. See, Kimber, she ain't ready. She ain't ready. First of all, she's 34. She needs to be dating a man in his 40s because these little boys, 32, 34 year old, they're little boys. Okay. Now, 51 is a little bit too old, but I say at least 45 or something. She ain't ready. His talk is too mature. See, okay, so now here is Mr. Brent. Mr. Think he's the it meeting with Alexis. Ooh, Alexis looking pretty in a top thingy. Oh, so cute, Alexis. I like it. Brent is very laid back and chill. I have my blanket here just in case my feet get cold because my window is a little open. Typical. Oh, like when I was around you, like I like your energy was kind of drawing me to. I can't stand Brent. I don't know between him and Jimmy. I think I'm ready for Brent to go. Jimmy could stay one more week. Brent kind of just remind me of the typical guy who like to talk. Where is my book, child? Yes. Yes, Alexa. She said I need to see, not just hear. I need to feel it. Yes. She's like she's dating guys and like this feels too familiar. I love Alexis. She's an expert. Right. Brent is not giving a whole lot to himself because he feel like his physicality should win a woman over. Typical with his muscles and tattoos and all this. That should win a woman over. Oh, I'm so glad Alexis is reading him. Read him, honey. Read him. Yes, he said he always said try to fool favors before you choose one. I agree. He's not rushing. He will not be rushed because he's used to women rushing him and pursuing him. Send Brent home. Yes. Thank you, Alexis. Yes, Alexis said right now in her voiceover. I feel like he's not the guy for me. I don't think so too. He's ready to go home. Listen, guys, I'm gonna go. It's on commercial. I'm gonna go pick up my show you guys my book just in case you haven't seen it. But if you want a free sample, go to JaniceHiltonBlog.com. Get a free sample of my new book. I'm gonna run to get it. I don't know how. Oh, but maybe it's here in this bag. Let's see. Do I have a copy in this bag? No, I don't. Give me 1 second. Okay, this is my new book. 23 types of guys you might meet on social media. It is available on my blog. I think I have free shipping on my blog for it. It's talking about the different types of guys you meet. Be the it's talking about to meet on social media. It's not about online dating, but it's telling people, women, especially women, how to be open online. Be open to possibly meeting somebody online because we do spend a lot of time online on social media, right? When we get up in the morning, usually before we get up in the morning, you will roll off the bed and roll on your knees. Thank you, Jesus. Now, when we get up, what we do? Grab our phone because we spend a lot of time on social media. So being open to possibly meeting somebody online, but when they dump in your inbox, ladies, be aware. Bam. Okay. But it's not only about meeting guys online, it's about meeting guys on at the supermarket, at the store, on this show, like Alexis is saying, it feels a little familiar. And she feels as if he's not the right guy for her because it's just she's met this guy before. It's feeling of familiar. She's ready to settle down and meet somebody. And it's about that age because I met my husband when I was 34. Alexis is 33. So she's ready. I like her a lot. She is my number one girl. All right, let's fast forward this. Yes, I am absolutely loving this show. I'm loving. Oh, wait a minute. Who is Darren out bowling? Lord, my little boy's coming. I hear it. I can hear him. He roll off the bed. And whoop! Here he comes. Here he comes. He rolls off the bed and he gets the running, and here he comes down the stairs. Hi, Michael. Say good morning. Cover up, cover up, cover up. How are you? Did you sleep well? Huh? Did you sleep? How did you sleep? Slept good. Yeah. Okay, so Ashima is me with Darren and Carrie and Alexis. They're going bowling. Yes. But it seemed like it's just him and her. Oh, I really like Alexis and Darren. So Alexis really likes Carrie because he's a good listener. That's very important. That's one thing I love about my husband too, child. You going back upstairs? Let me kiss. You going back to bed with Daddy? Okay. Go ahead. Okay, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm sorry, it's sticky. So Alexis and Carrie's and he's a man that's worth exploring. I think he's too old for her. Okay, so Darren is like, so Carrie, where you Darren, he said, like, where do you see you and Alexis? He said at the 8, and Darren's like, I've seen Alexis flirt with the other guys, and I hope for Carrie's sake this is a mutual connection. Everybody's looking at Darren like, no, you know. She was like, rub her head and her feet. Kara's like, that sounds like a full body massage. That she was a beautiful girl. I love her. And she's saying the atmosphere allowed her to get closer with Carrie, and she wants to see who keep her attention. Important, ladies. That's another thing. If you're talking to me and I'm like, one thing I love about my husband, he's so like, really? Oh my god. Like I can't wait for us to go see the Harriet movie so we could just really sit down and talk about. We could sit here right on this couch all day and talk about the movie. Oh, Jimmy with his fake beard. So Jimmy is meeting with Kimber. She is so pretty. She's, ew, girl, that's a pink dress, a peach dress. Yes. Jimmy do look really handsome in his suit. Oh, Jimmy. Y'all, I have a weakness for men in suits and dress shirts and stuff. Yes. So they're doing the flashback with Jimmy and Kimber. Okay, okay. Right. Once trust is being broken, that's it. My husband already know. Don't break my trust. Oh, I love her dress. Oh, Kimber. She's like, let's share to forgiveness. She's like, God forgive, I don't do it. No, Kimber. Kimber, now we need to forgive each other, Kimber. I don't agree with that. So now Jimmy's in on bended knees asking him to forgive her. He's like, what am I forgiving you for? He's like, forgive me for miscommunication. I love her dress. He was like, people think I'm proposing to you. He's like, you ain't proposing to me without no ring. He's like, you want blood? She was like, no, not something kind of blood. She was like, house business, houses. I agree. You don't discuss the things we talk about in private, in public. Hmm? She's like, ah, ah, okay. Woo. He's like, you might not. Oh, Camber. Oh, Camber. That's a different side. Oh, Camber. I don't like this side of you, baby girl. And don't be pointing your face and your fingers in a man's face. I can't stand Jimmy, but that is, don't do that. I think he was like, I hate to see you go, but I love to watch you leave. Yeah, he's um he's and then he drank her drink and took the cherry. I'm gonna have to do a review on this one. I'm really gonna have to do a review on this one. I gotta do a review. I'm about to do a review. I gotta watch this again. Lord, these ladies. That's my Here go. Oh, child. Jimmy Walker said, these women out here, they got too much baggage. But then I was watching about what's coming up about Alexis and Divine getting into it and London. She was like, my day begins with London and ends with London. And he told me that he told you that you're not him. He can't choose you. Fast forward. Let's get to the juicy part. Let's get to the juiciness. Whew. I didn't like that side of Kimber. I still love you, girl. I still love you. I know you got a little upset, but I don't like that, Kimber. Especially you on TV now. You can't do that because you be turning to other men folks on. We don't want to do that, okay? Okay, so it's Tandy, yes, honey. Tandy's meeting with Mario in her red catsuit. Yes. Okay, okay. Ooh, Tandy, come through. Ooh, that's a nice suit. I want me one of those. She has on like a full body piece with the. Ooh, that's ultra. Ooh, I love that Tandy girl. He's like, I've been waiting on this. She's like, I can't stop staring. He's like, look all you want. What he say? Telling me that he's really feeling me. He's really feeling her. I'm not here to be popular. I'm here to find one for me. Condi, why are you bringing up the other ladies? Talk about a lot of the ladies are interested in you. He's like, I'm not here to be popular. I'm here to find the one for me. G Daddy. He's a G Daddy. Oh, he only stay in Atlanta for 4 months and then go home for his other business. Nice businessman. Ooh, that Marion, that blue shirt, honey, that navy blue shirt. Woo, child. I'm gonna have to take that picture and put it up on my. I like Mario. Oh, they're kissing. Oh my God, Reva ain't have no chance. Reva don't stand a chance. Reva, you might as well go on home. Take Jimmy with you. No, take Brent with you. Ooh, they don't kiss 4 times, 3 or 4 times. Yes. Mm, 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 mm. Okay, the ladies are meeting up. Ashima, she's so secure. She's secure in her man, honey. When you know one man that wants you, yes. Okay, so Tommy's meeting with the ladies. Go get some answers to some tough questions. They didn't show Ashima and Darren because they're good. Ooh. Jimmy attacked Kimber professionally. I'm gonna have to rewind that. And Alexis jumped in and said there is a maturity level. He is immature. He's very immature for a 40-year-old man. Yeah, Jimmy. Tommy was like, we wasn't the secure guard talking about how you treat somebody, and Jimmy said, I love who me, love me. Tommy was like, hey, hold on, Jimmy gotta go. So they talk about Reva talking about her date with Mario, and Tommy's like, are there sparks? And she's like, yeah. Mario is torn between Tandy and her. I think Mario's mind is made up. She's like, I'm saying with a smile, I'm having a great experience with Mario. She really likes him. This is Tandy. He's affectionate. Reva's like, I don't know nothing about all that kissing. Ooh, she say Reva, Tandy, and Maria has more of a connection, and that's like a challenge for her. I don't know. When a guy really likes a girl, it's kind of hard to kind of get in there. See, this is what I say not to get all emotionally involved. You know what I mean? Okay, let's see. So it's back and excuse me. That Kimber is so pretty. She's so beautiful. Tommy said to Ashima, Darren, she's like, he's like, my man, my man, my man. Carrie is very easy to talk to. He's experienced, yeah, 51. Kimber saying Carrie's too mature. She just wanted to. Carrie's not for you. Tommy's like, Carrie's too mature, but Jimmy's too silly. Yeah, I see what she said. Yeah, this is, yes, she is right. Kimber's like, can he put on some sneakers and let your hair down? You don't always have to have what she called roach stompers. That was one of the things I made sure with my guy. My husband wears a suit and tie to work every day. Y'all know I love men in suits. So I knew my man would be a suit and tie man. But I also wanted to make sure when he could put on some jeans and some sneakers and a t-shirt and relax, honey. Yes, that was something I made sure. And when my baby daddy put on some jeans and some sneakers and a t-shirt, even with his little pot belly, very sexy. Okay, so I understand what Kimber is saying. You not It's not always the suit and tie, but can you just relax? Can we sit on the couch and relax and talk? And that was something my dad said to make sure that you can sit and just talk because other parts. He always say your some body parts is going to eventually fail you as you get older, but can you just sit and enjoy and have a good day with the person just sitting and talking? And that was one of the things I made sure with my husband. If a man couldn't keep my attention, I was gone. Bye. So I agree with Kimber on that. Alexis said he's funny. So she's saying Carrie, they went bowling. They had a good time. Alexis said Carrie deserves to be here. Please send Brent home. Alexis went out with Brent. Todd is like, Alexis again. Brent is not against as aggressive, and she don't ever want to wonder how a man feels about her. I agree. Ah, he's very reserved. He doesn't say and tell what he wants. Because he wants the woman to pursue him. That's you have those men that want the woman to come running after you. Divine talking about London came over. They had chocolate covered strawberries. Ooh, Alexa's face does not look happy. Alexis is like, that's sweet. She was like, my day starts with one, ends with one. We spend hours every day talking to each other. Alexis Divine's like, well, he must have 25 hours in a day because they talk every morning, every night. London is playing this game, honey. London is playing the two women. Alexis Divine said he told me that he would choose me, and Alexis is like, well, that's funny because he told me couldn't it would never be you. Alexis is like, I'm letting Divine have her moment because she's smiling ear to ear. She has all his attention, honey. Hot pocket, hot pocket. London is Mr. AKA Hot Pocket, also Mr. Peanut Butter Jelly Sandwich. They have to let one woman go, one guy go. They need to let Brent go. They're gonna let Ashima do it because Brent is she and Darren is. So who's it gonna be? Who's going home this week? Who's going home this week? Who's going home this week? Brent, please be Brent. Okay, fine. I could see Jimmy too, but okay, it's gonna be either Brent or Jimmy. I don't know who it's gonna be because I didn't see the previews, but um, who y'all think it should go? Who's on? Who's going? Who's it gonna be? Just guessing if you didn't watch it because I didn't. Fast forward. Okay, here go. Here go. Oh, Brent! Brent! Reba is meeting with Brent. Yes, yes. Reba is meeting with Brent. Yes, I said it. I hope he's the one that goes home. Right, Brent is not giving them enough because he's used to a woman pursuing and chasing him. You're a little closed off. I can be. She's like, you need to put your life out there and let us know who you are. Oh Lord Jesus, you mean to meet with more than one? So Ashima is meet with Carrie. Gary's like, oh my God, it would be devastating for me to go home. The woman and Carrie need to just. Oh, Divine is meeting with with their with Jimmy. Let Carrie stay, okay? Let Carrie stay. And did y'all see when Kimber was sitting with her legs open in front of Carrie in the bathing suit? So Divine is telling Brent, I would hate for to see you. Brent, I don't like him. I can't stand him. He's the type of guy that I wouldn't even give my number because he's full of himself. He's one of those conceited, arrogant guy who think he's so hot that You gonna run after me, pursue me, and chase me down. Send him home. So Ashim is like, we loving all this grown man maturity, but the women want to see a different side. They want to be a little bit more relaxed. He did not show up at the bowling alley in some church shoes, did he? Okay, so it's not Carrie. Okay, Carrie needs to stay. Carrie needs to stay. I don't know who Carrie go hook up to, but he needs to stay. Oh God, so it's not Brent. So Divine is like, you almost went home, but we believe. Oh, send him home, Brent home. Keep Jimmy. You know it's bad for me to say keep Jimmy because I'm ready for Jimmy to go home. Ugh, maybe he can be a little bit more. So shut up, Brent. Please go home. Bye. Bye. Oh God, so they're sending Jimmy home. Oh, right. That's true. Jimmy's been all over the place. Nobody has said that he really like him or vibing. So they decide Jimmy's not ready to love. He's like, so your journey here will end. Be nice, Jimmy. Jimmy's character speak for himself. Jimmy, stop it, sir. You acting like a 2 year old. A 2 year old, okay? And even a 2 year old, you could talk him off the floor. Okay. When our little boy acts up or he's acting unseemly, my husband gets down on one knee and come here. Next week, I was like, do you like Kimber? He was like, yes, I am expecting you to start courting her. Oh, Brent and Devon. Jeez, wait, rewind. Brent and Devon was kissing. Hi. And she was like, oh, and she went in for another one. Wait a minute. Do you like Kimber? I'm expecting you to start courting her. Ooh, ooh. They kiss and then Divine grabs his mouth and ooh, wow. Well, that's it, y'all. Ooh, that was good, wasn't it? But next week, I don't think I can wait. I'm not gonna be able. Big Mike, little Michael up there laughing. I don't know if I can wait. I'm gonna have to stay up Saturday night to see this one next week because this is gonna be good. Divine and Brand? Hmm. Kimber and Brand? Hmm. I don't know. Mario in next week episode, Mario say he feel like he's talking to the police or FBI. Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be, child. Y'all didn't want to meet my father. Woo, child. Mm-mm. Man had to pass through my father. If you didn't get my father's approval, There was no me, Janice, and you. And I was telling my husband, the one man we agree on is the one we marry. And sure enough, my father and I, he's been my spiritual dad since I was 70. We have never liked the same guy for me. And I told him the one man we both like and agree on is gonna be my husband. Sure enough, that was my husband. All right, y'all. What do you think about this week's episode? Who is your favorite couple? I am loving and adoring Ashima and Darren. They are my number one couple. I think from the beginning. I love them together. Um, Darren is not courting nobody else. Nobody else is trying to court Ashima because everybody puts her in the friend zone and look at her as the girlfriend and as the friend. So all the other guys and girls have to kind of figure out who they're gonna hook up with. All right. I'm gonna run. I might come back on later to do Sunday school or something. I don't know. All right, love you guys. Remember to thumbs this up, share this out if you can, and remember to subscribe. And remember my new book, 23 Types of Guys You Might Meet on Social Media. I love you. Talk to you later. Bye.